John, you're an attorney. Do you think that Mark Meadows will be successful in his efforts to move his case to federal court?
His lawyer in this filing makes some very valid legal points. And the point is this. Mark Meadows is the former chief of staff. His lawyer argues that he was acting in his official capacity and duties as chief of staff for the crimes that he's accused of. But under federal law, if that's the case, this case should be moved from the state court system to the federal court system. This decision ultimately, though, is up to a federal district court judge. That individual will decide where his case will take place.
Well, former President Trump may also try to move his case from state court to federal court. What are the advantages of having his case in the federal court system?
Well, there are a few advantages for both Mark Meadows and also Donald Trump and anyone else who tries to move their case to federal court. One is the jury pool. The jury pool, as things stand right now with the case taking place in Fulton County. Fulton County voted for Joe Biden over Donald Trump in the 2020 election, 70 to 30%. But if you move it to federal court, then you're talking about a jury pool encompassing the Northern District of Georgia. There are a number of Republican counties in the Northern District of Georgia, and that makes it a more equitable jury pool. So that's one advantage. The other advantage is, let me throw out some hypotheticals. Donald Trump wins the nomination, Donald Trump wins the presidency, and then Donald Trump uses the pardon power to self-pardon himself. He can do that for crimes that were committed at the federal level. He cannot use his pardon power for state crimes, and that's the reason, another reason, why it would make more sense for him to want his case in the federal court system.
Very interesting. All right, changing gears now. President Biden has been facing some criticism over his response to the wildfires in Maui. How has the White House responded?
Well, the criticism that was leveled at Joe Biden really has to do more with his lack of comments on the wildfires and the aftermath in Maui, more so than the federal response. The federal response has been very robust in terms of the amount of federal personnel that's on the ground right now in Maui, providing food and water and meals and all of those types of things, also shelter. But responding to that criticism, today the White House this morning announced that President Biden and the First Lady, Jill Biden, will travel to Maui. That will be Monday of next week, and there he will meet with FEMA officials. He'll meet with those impacted by the wildfires, and he'll tour those areas impacted on the island of Maui. So we can see the president travel all the way out to Hawaii Monday morning.
Jon Decker, our White House correspondent, thanks so much for the update.